Hey, what is going on, everyone? So in today's video, I want to talk all about the latest character that's going to be coming to the game in patch 5.3, and that's the new Marvel Strike Force exclusive character, Kestrel. Now, we did get some interesting news today in a web article, I guess, before anyone else, and it does show some interesting stuff about the character soon to come, and who I think is going to be the next event campaign character. Now, there is some info in that web link, and we're going to go over it for a little while here, and then after, in the second part of the video, I kind of want to speculate who I think might be usable for the event. As you guys know, there's usually a limited time trait and things like that, who I think we'll get pretty soon, but this video is going to be all about talking about Kestrel and what I think about this new crazy character coming to the game. So, without further ado, let's get things started. Alright guys, so if you haven't seen this link here on Game Informer, this came out earlier on today, depending on when you're watching this video, of course, but there was a sort of 20-30 second trailer here for the new Marvel Strike exclusive character, Kestrel, in action with some in-game footage as well. So I want to play this for you guys really quick and see, oh, that's the end of it, and see what you guys think about this here. I don't know if you can see it here. Okay, you can see it there. On her shoulder, she has the shield insignia here as well. It's a bit easier to see in some other shots, but that is very important to note. Whether or not she's going to get the shield tag or not, I think that'll be interesting to see tomorrow, because that's when the patch is going to go live. And so here we see her beating the crap out of some Hydra characters, and there we see some of her moves there with the interdimensional rift, or I forget the name of the passive, but yeah, she's all about going through dimensions. So that's Kestrel. She looks pretty interesting. Actually, I don't know if you guys watch Star Trek Discovery or have watched it, but she kind of looks like the Red Angel from there, in my opinion. But hey, kind of looks like a tech character or a Marvel character, a Marvel version of that. But yeah, it also kind of looks like kind of an Overwatch character. I played that for a little while before either, so that's kind of the first impressions that I get of this character. But let's read on in the article and see what they say here. So this character is an original character named Major Sybil Tan. Kestrel was designed. They're now called Boundless Entertainment, not Scopely, so that's the new name that we have to call them by. And she is a Malaysian Chinese character, scientist, worked for NASA and some other things. Nick Fury recruited her. And there's a lot here talking about interdimensional technology, you know, which is not uncommon in the storyline for, you know, what does exist in the storyline of Marvel Strike Force. And so, but what's most important here is that Kestrel looks to be an invaluable addition to the Marvel Strike Force team, both in the lore and to players. When we spoke to creative director Jason Bender for a forthcoming interview, he touted her in-game prowess as being among the most powerful, even likening her to that of the consensus best character in the game. We wanted her to be in the ballpark of Silver Surfer. So this is pretty crazy, because this tells us, hey, we know that Silver Surfer is basically the top character in the game, top 3, whatever you want to, you know, he is one of the best characters in the game. And so this new character, Kestrel, is going to be that good. So another top 3 at least here that we're talking about. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. And here we are, we get the splash screen as well for the patch, and this includes Kestrel here, and then also Colleen Wing, Misty Knight. So that's Misty Knight's appearance, at least in the artwork, and Nick Fury, what appears to be Nick Fury's alternate costume there as well. So however you guys feel about the new costumes coming into the game, let me know about that in the description below, or the comments below, sorry, if you guys care about the costumes coming into the game. And I think there's going to be a Captain Marvel reskin color for Kree colors, and a new Elektra costume as well. But the costumes part doesn't completely faze me too much, but yeah, so she's going to be a very interesting character coming to the game, and what is really important here is what they talk about down here. So it says, Kestrel makes her in-game debut tomorrow. Oops, so that's the patch. It's coming 5.3, with players getting the opportunity to play her and earn character shards to recruit her to their rosters in a limited time event that runs from May the 8th to May 23rd. So let's check out those dates, May 8th to May 23rd, according to my computer calendar here. So May the 8th is actually a Saturday. That's kind of a strange day. Normally, that might be May the 7th, or perhaps this is May the 8th in a different time zone. Normally, campaign event characters start on a Friday and run until like the following Monday or Sunday or something like that. So running till 23rd, that would be Sunday. So that would make sense, actually. I think maybe it might start on the 7th or something. I don't know. I know that Multiple Man and all of the other campaign event characters typically run for 15 days or so. So this does make some sense here. I just don't remember campaign event characters usually starting on a Saturday. Normally it's a Friday. But what this means is that I think patch 5.3's campaign event character is going to be Kestrel and not Colleen Wing, even though she was announced first for this patch in the blogs last week. It does appear that, given the information that we have, that Kestrel looks a lot more likely. Now, where do the other two characters go? I know that this isn't a video about them, but I think one of them is going to be going to the Strike Pass for Season 3 after Polaris. That might be Misty Knight, and maybe we might get a milestone event thing for Colleen Wing. Who knows? Like a kind of like a Ghost Rider version, not Ghost Rider. What happened more recently? Red Guardian, that kind of thing as well. So we might be seeing things like that. So now, in terms of where I think we're going to be actually seeing, I think she's going to be having a limited time of trait, just like everyone else does. But what's very interesting is that she has that shield thing on her shoulder. So what does that mean? You know, what kind of synergy could she have with some of the shield characters? So I don't know if there's going to be any reworks to any shield, but or what game mode she might focus in. We don't know that, and we'll find out more about that tomorrow. But very likely, you know, maybe there might be some stuff here with some of the shield characters that are non-minions. So characters like Agent Coulson, Nick Fury, Quake, and Yo-Yo. You know, there's a foursome right there. And maybe there's going to be a brand new shield team here, you know, with Kestrel as the 5th member. And maybe they'll just forsake shield minions, you know, and just move in a different direction. Obviously, there's characters like Black Widow, Cap, and Hawkeye, but they're also Wave 1 Avengers. So I don't think this is very likely. But I could see this, you know, Yo-Yo, Nick Fury, Coulson, Quake, and Kestrel. Originally, I thought that maybe they would do the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters, because I actually really like the TV show. But, and Yo-Yo in Coulson is from there, and so is Quake, actually, for that matter. But yeah, maybe this might be what they're kind of pushing towards instead. And there is a direct connection there in the text of the lore behind Kestrel with Nick Fury. So this could be, and Nick Fury was made permanent more recently. So maybe all of this together, we might be looking at a brand new shield team, whether or not they're for war offense, war defense. There's still a lot of, you know, stuff here on Coulson, you know, that suggests war defense. But who knows? They could do some revamp. He is still pretty decent on the offense, although he's primarily a defensive character. All this shield ally stuff, you know, this is all stuff to do with war defense. So I don't know. Maybe this is a war defense patch, because we do have Heroes for Hire coming, and that's a war defense team. Maybe Kestrel will also be doing that. You know, we've had a lot of strong war offense characters lately coming to the game, and we had X Factor being rounded out. We had Silver Surfer, who's not specifically a war character, but very strong in war offense. We had Shadowland, Astonishing X-Men, you know, so a lot of more offensive-related characters and teams coming to the game that maybe now we're just having a patch. We're kind of taking a step back, perhaps, depending on how you look at it, and, you know, we're having these really strong meta war defenses again to sort of counter all of these really strong offenses that are in the game. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, of course, just like everything else, but I think that, you know, knowing that Kestrel is going to be an event campaign character makes me feel a little bit better about it, because that does typically mean that you're going to be able to get, you know, 3-4 star characters of that versus, you know, a Blitz, which we don't really do anymore, but the Strike Pass, which is also only 2-star free to play. I think that there's a potential there to get more shards, obviously, out of these campaign event characters, which makes it more appealing. So Multiple Man, who was, for example, our last campaign event character, I got him to 4-star. I did core for him, but yeah, my luck wasn't great for him, but that's okay. You know, so if we're talking about a new character that's on the level of Silver Surfer, who's going to be available, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 stars, depending on how much core and how much luck you have, we're talking about a crazy character that could impact the meta of the game. I mean, even for Silver Surfer being a 4-star, if you max him out, you can get him towards 120k. So, you know, there is potential here. And if this character ends up being a war defense character, who knows? You know, we might be seeing the advent of 2 crazy war defense teams that might be really tough to break. So yeah, that's just a quick video that I wanted to talk about Kestrel. Let me know what you guys think about Kestrel, the new character coming to the game, also being the Marvel Strike Force exclusive. Do you like how she looks? Like I said, to me, she kind of looks like the Red Angel or whatever they called her in Star Trek Discovery, because I'm a bit of a fan of that. Yeah. So do you think that she's going to be a war defense character? Do you think she's going to be synergizing with the other shield characters in that way? Let me know all that in the comments down below as well, because I'd be very curious what you guys' thoughts are on this new character. So just a quick video for today, guys. So thanks for watching. Until next time, I guess I'll see you in patch 5.3, because that'll be coming around the corner tomorrow. So take care, everyone, and enjoy the patch.